Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to yet another trading session. Hopefully, it's going to be a great trading day today. So bear with me, guys. Let me just sort out a few things here. Let's sort out a few things here and we should be good to go. Okay. All right. I mean, for those who are watching this for the first time, if you're trading with me for the first time, do feel free to leave a comment and ask your questions in the comment section. And I say welcome. Also, do hit the like button for me. That would indeed, encourage or get the YouTube algorithm to send it out to more people. That's all I ask from you for now. Okay, so let's have a look at what we have in front of us today. I tend to trade a couple of pairs. Euro, Aussie, dollar is one of them. USD CAD is another. If only it would do what it's meant to do. Okay, gold is one of them since gold has come up. And then we have USD CAD. There we go. So we've got Euro, Aussie dollar, gold, USD CAD, and pound USD. Okay, so you can see with the pound USD, just to quickly have a look at this. I mean, so as not to take too much time, let's just quickly see what we have here. So you can see here, we do have, the harmonic pattern there, the bearish butterfly pattern, and it's currently in profit, depending on when you entered or if you entered. But we are going to be coming back to that. So let's just start off with this one, which is USD CAD. Okay, so we can see what's going on here. This is a 5-minute. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. So the USD US dollar has been very, very strong. Has been very strong, even as you can see here. It's been, pushing up all this time. Right, I would say right from May at least. For some months now, it's been pushing up. But it's currently in a some sort of consolidation. Some sort of consolidation, at least on the daily time frame. Obviously, if you go to a lower time frame, it might not be so evident. That might not be so evident. So we are going to be looking for day trades. So let's just go through the various time frames. Okay. So welcome, 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 guys. What I'm going to do is also leave my, the link to my Telegram channel here, so that you could obviously join us in there for some more goodies. Lots of goodies in the channel. We do give out free signals. We give out free signals as well as, a lot of tools, a lot of trading tools, which you could also pick up from there. Right here. So that's the link to the channel there. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to get my thoughts and my words together this morning. But obviously, as it relates to trading, I'm good to go. If we see a good signal, we'll be jumping in. I'll let you know exactly what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's a 4-hour time frame. Let's begin to mark up some areas. Okay, let's begin to mark up some areas. So we can see, the price seemed to be making some push to the downside. Now, because I am day trading, I could get into a trade, on the 5-minute or the 15-minute. It really depends on what I see on there. It really depends on what I see on my chart. Okay. So we are still wanting to have the trades to set up, to line up for us properly before we even think of jumping in. Now, for me, really, I usually, prefer to start taking trades, at the start of the London session. Now, it's not quite 8 o'clock in the UK. It's not quite 8 o'clock in the UK. It's about 7:30. The London session really starts at 8. We just, moved the time backwards in the UK, like we do twice a year. The London session really starts at really starts at 8. What we don't want is to get a false break. We don't want to fake out. We want to, because what tends to happen is when, it's the beginning of a new session, either the London session or the New York session, you will usually get, a surge in price, a move in price, either to the downside or the upside. So we want to be careful we are not caught out there. So let me just quickly sort out some things and we would be good to go. Okay. Right. Right, yo. So welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay. So let me mark up my charts now. Sorry for that. Just had to quickly sort out some things. Let me mark up my charts. This is USD CAD. USD CAD. So what I'm looking to do is to consider where the price needs to break for me to begin to think of getting into the trades. Now I'll need the price to at least for now, I'll need the price to break here for me to even begin to consider jumping in the trade. Okay, so that's for USD CAD. For okay. So we can see the price is pretty much ranging here from more or less from the Asian session. Okay, so at least I've got it all marked up, except for pound USD, which obviously, this is a long-term play for me. As you can see here, it's a long-term play. You can see it's on the 4-hour time frame. The plan is that the price should drop should drop, and we'll be looking to play it that way. Okay. Let's for those of you who are wanting to know, the moving average that I use, usually are the 50 and 10. Now the euro Aussie dollar seems to want to move already, but we are going to wait because we don't want a fake out. But then again, okay, I think this might be wanting to push up for us. So let's have a closer look at that. Euro Aussie dollar. Euro Aussie dollar on the daily, that is what we see. So it could be rejecting this area. It has done over 100 pips, about 120 pips already today. Has it got much more to give us? Okay, so let's go to the 15-minute because that's my time frame of choice for taking day trades. Let's look at this. Okay, so we're coming to the close. I would wait for the close of this candle and then we'll decide. I'll wait for the close of this candle and we'll decide what to do. But we're looking at a situation whereby we'll be buying. I wouldn't want to have a huge stop loss, guys. Wow, that's a huge stop loss of about 80. Now, is it going to give us something good? Let's try, let's just see. So if the price closes around about here, I've not entered the trade yet, so don't jump in the trade. If the price gives us an entry run about there, we'll be looking to come out here. Is that a one-to-one? Well, just about one-to-one. Okay, so let's see how this one closes. This is this is Euro AUD. We are looking for buys. We are looking for potential buys. We are looking for potential buys on this one. So we're waiting for this to we're waiting for that to play out for us first. Okay, so let's check the others. Let's check USD CAD. Let's check USD CAD as well. Okay. Right, yeah. You know, I got in the market yesterday. I got to my computer ran about this time as well, and I found a trade, you know, within minutes. You know, but we know that doesn't happen all the time. We know it doesn't happen all the time. To be honest with you, that's why I prefer to trade. I prefer to switch on my system, run about, you know, just before the start of the London session. You know, that way I know I will most likely be getting a trade without having to wait too long. This is gold. Now, if you're a day trader, you know that you know it's kind of like easy to get trades on gold, like at least once a day. If you are prepared to stay in front of a computer, if you are prepared to stay in front of a computer, you are most likely going to get a trade at some point on gold. It tends to flow that way. You know, for me, you know, I would get a trade off the 5 minutes, the 1 minute, the 15 minute. You know, if I'm really keen on getting the trade. Okay, so we haven't taken any trades yet. We're still waiting. I mean, the reason why it's slow like this, I mean, I think there is, let's see, there are some 2 European countries that have bank holiday today. Let's check it out. Oh, what was that? What was that all about? Okay, so let's look at Forex Factory. Okay, so this is the Forex Factory, the news calendar. So we can see, you know, France and Italy have bank holidays today. So maybe that should affect the euro slightly, maybe slightly. But later on, we have the governor of the Bank of Australia. That is strange. Well, this is not usually when he'll be speaking. So just under an hour, he's going to be speaking. That might affect any Aussie dollar trade. Like, I love trading Euro Aussie dollar. So I suppose I'll be mindful. And then later on in the afternoon, which is morning US time, they'll be having some news reports as well. So these are the ones that are going to affect us. Hopefully, we will be able to get some trades, US related or not, before the afternoon news. So let's just leave it like that. So really, I should have entered this trade. Except that there is some Aussie related news coming up in less than 1 hour. I wouldn't want anything to move my trade in the wrong direction. So I think I would wait. I've not entered the trade yet. That's why this box is not next to price. If the box is next to the price, I'm in the trade. But if it's far away from it, I have not entered the trade yet. So don't jump in, because I have not entered yet. I have not entered that trade yet. I think what's actually happening, obviously, is we're waiting for London session, really, to start proper. That's going to be in about 11 minutes. So we would wait. We don't mind waiting. We don't mind waiting. But it's amazing, though. I mean, Euro Aussie dollar has moved strongly in the last 1 hour. In the last 1 hour alone, well, not quite one. Okay, fine. In the last 1 hour, it's done about 80 pips. That is huge. That is huge. Okay, so that's that one. So we're basically still watching, some of these pairs. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Right, yo. Okay, so this is basically what I am looking at. I'm looking at looking to buy. Ideally, I should be buying. I should have entered the trade, but I haven't because there is the the Bank of Australia governor is speaking in about 20 minutes or so. So we would have to wait patiently to see how that plays out. If it does if it doesn't affect the price, then I'll be looking to buy. The stop loss is huge, but obviously it's a one-to-one trade. It's a high probability trade, high probability trade setup for me. So that's what I'm looking at. I mean, otherwise, let's look at other pairs. So this is basically what I'm looking at. I'm looking for price to break out of these areas. There is this area, break above here or below there. Then I'll be looking to jump in on the USD CAD. This is USD CAD. This is USD CAD. This, on the other hand, is that so you can see price has to break out of these two lines for me, the yellow and the price has to break out of there. And then with gold, this is what I'm looking at. When price breaks out below, I would be looking to sell. Above, I'll be looking to buy. So those are the pairs I am focusing on today. There is this one, which is a long-term play. I sent out, this chart, on, I think it was on Friday, Thursday or Friday, I can't even remember now. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, I do tend to trade the DAX as well. So let's pull up the DAX as well. Let's pull up DAX. I mean, just to give you an idea, guys, of how I trade, obviously, if you want to be successful as a trader, it's good to be versatile. It's good to be versatile in that you can trade regardless of the market condition. Well, there are times when you need to basically just sit on your hands, but what I mean is being able to trade the market condition, various market conditions is you want to be able to trade breakouts. You want to have a breakout strategy. Let's see. You want to have a breakout strategy. You also want to have to be able to trade things like oh, that is pushing up. That baby is pushing up. So, I mean, ideally, this is basically the range I'll be looking at, when I'm day trading, but it's broken up now. Obviously it has pushed way too high. So I'll be looking for it to kind of like come, drop, pull back a bit for us, then we could buy. So like I was saying, it's good to have a breakout strategy. It's good to have a reversal strategy, and of course, a continuation strategy. Now, if this pulls back for us, it's broken out now. If it pulls back for us, then we'll be looking to trade it as a breakout. Otherwise, if it just carries on, then we'll be looking to jump in for a continuation strategy. So that's basically what I'll be looking to do with this one. It's just to keep an eye on them, keep an eye on the trades. DAX is called, let's see. DAX is otherwise known as DE40. So let's keep an eye on this one and see what happens. Right here. Right. Yeah, on gold, the price has to break out of here. Let's check the 1 minute time frame, just see what's going on there. I'll be here for about 1 hour just to see how things go. We don't want to be here for too long, just sitting around. Wow, the DAX is pushing up. This is even though we have 2 European nations, having their bank holiday today. I hope this is not a fake out. I hope this is not a fake out. So the best way to trade this is to wait for a pullback. Because think of it this way: if we're to enter here now, the most reasonable place to have your stop loss will be here, not there. So that's why I would not be risking it. I would not be risking jumping in this trade. I mean, look at that. Look at that massive candle. We are going to get a pullback, guys. I believe we will. Definitely, you know, the market does not move like this without giving us a pullback, even if it's a little pullback. Even if it's a little pullback. Look at that. That's, I mean, consider this huge candle compared to all previous candles in last how many hours? I can hardly see any candle that's as big as this one. This was big, bearish candle, but not like this one. This is massive. And this is the 1 hour. It's good to be patient, guys. Thank you, guys. I mean, I can see some of you have given me a like. Even though we've not taken any trade, that's the spirit. That's the spirit, guys. My. What a push. What a push. Now, I know some might have jumped in on impulse. You know, I rarely take impulse entries. I do sometimes, but rarely. Okay, so it seems like USD CAD wants to break to the downside for us. Let's just watch it closely as well. We will watch it closely. We would watch it closely. You know, so basically what I you know, what I did say I was going to be doing when I do come on you know, a live session like this would be to, you know, be looking to, you know, target anywhere from about 15 pips to about 35 pips. You know, I mean, obviously I have had to, you know, change my strategy slightly, or else, you know, we will come here and we will not get any trades. You know, so basically what I have decided to do is to begin to scalp as well. You know, I mean, the fact is, as long as you are watching what I'm doing, if you're taking my trades, then you know exactly where I'm getting in and when I'm getting out. You know, so that can only be a good thing, as opposed to, you know, me just sending you a signal on Telegram. You know, here at least you're able to see exactly what I'm doing. So we might get a trade on this one. We might get a trade. I mean, looking at looking at the daily, we can see what's going on here. You know what, let's do this. Okay, so looking at the daily, so the price has moved about 75 pips so far today. The day is not over. We have to be mindful of these wicks here. Okay. Right. So let's wait for this candle to close. I'll be looking to sell. We just want this candle to close in the next 1 minute or so. I haven't entered yet, so don't jump in. If we can get a 1 to 2 trade or close, that should be good. If we can get a 1 to 2 trade, that should be good. If the market gives us more, even better. So let's be patient, guys. So this is basically what I'm looking, the way I'm looking to trade it. You don't want to jump in yet. Let's come back to this one. Okay, so we're still keeping an eye on this potential trade. So the Bank of Australia governor should be speaking now. So that's why we are basically waiting for this. Let's take this off. We were waiting for the Bank of, okay. So USD CAD has received, has gotten a signal on one of our, using our indicators. Okay. Rightio. You know, I'm really waiting for, I mean, this might push up and come back down. That's basically, I am looking for a close around this area. I'm looking for a close around this area. Let's see. Let's check other pairs as well. Let's check some of the other pairs. Right. Okay. The DAX. Okay, so you see what I meant. You see what I mean when I said, you know, I believe we're going to get a pullback on DAX. So you can see there was a huge pullback. You know, so what I'm looking for now is for the price to, you know, if I'm going to be buying, I'll have to wait for price to take out this bearish candle. If I'm going to be buying, the price has to take out this candle. You know, whenever there's a big push in the market, guys, you know, note that, you know, it's either you get a pullback before the price continues, or it goes into consolidation, almost as though the market is trying to catch her breath. You know, with this one now, I won't be surprised if we go into consolidation around this area. With this USD CAD, I wouldn't be jumping in yet. The price has to close run about this dotted line for me. So also Euro, Aussie dollar, you know, we're most likely going to be getting some consolidation between here and here, between the yellow line and the red line. Yeah, so everything is still pretty much consolidating. You know what, let's make this. So I mean, going forward, really, what I'll do is when I have two red lines, that will mean, you know, no trade zone, you know, in between the two red lines, no trade zone. So let me just do that here as well. Yeah, in between those red lines, that's a no trade zone. Now, like I did say earlier on, when it comes to trading, you want to be versatile, so as to be able to trade more or less any market condition or situation. So with this one now, I did say earlier on that, for me, that means you want to have a breakout strategy. You want to have a reversal strategy or a continuation strategy. So the breakout strategy is basically what we will be looking at here on, we're expecting the breakout strategy to play out on, what's it called? On DAX, but it did not. So a continuation strategy is what we'll be expecting now. So same thing here with USD CAD, the continuation strategy. So it's come all the way, broke out of that range. It's pushed up a bit, which is a very shallow pullback. If this candle now comes and closes below these broken yellow lines, then I would jump in. Then I would jump in for a continuation. Because if you consider this, the price actually started dropping from all the way here. So it's understandable if it decides to take a break by pushing up. So yes, from here, the sellers were in charge. Then two, bullish candles. If this now, continues, we would jump in for a sell. Okay. When it comes to trading, patience is the name of the game. Patience, patience. I mean, I'll be here for another 30 minutes. I'll be here for another 30 minutes and sometimes it seems as though, I mean, if you are used to the market, you would know it's good to be patient. There are going to be times when you think the market is playing games with you. I can tell you it's not just you. It's not just you. Somebody's asking me if it's time to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin. So we're just distracting ourselves, guys. We're distracting ourselves while we wait for the price to get to where we want it. Okay. I mean, I would definitely want to get, if I'm going to jump in a trade, I have to get, it has to be at least a one-to-one risk to reward. If I'm scalping, it has to be at least a one-to-one risk to reward. right here. I mean, with this DAX trade, I would love to see. I would want to wait for the close of the current, 1 hour candle. I'd like to see how this candle closes before I jump in or think of getting in. Right, right, right. Right, yo. Now, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting the market to necessarily move powerfully today. Though some pairs have moved, the reason being that there was a big move yesterday. There was a big move. Whenever there's a big move, at the start of the week, i.e., Sunday evening, stroke Monday morning, Tuesday and Wednesday could be slow. I mean, that doesn't mean that you can't get any trades. It's just that, the market would then tend to test your patience. That's what's happening at the moment. The market is testing our patience. The market is testing our patience. But it's good to wait patiently for it. So, I mean, you see here, this definitely was, at least for now, we will consider it a false break. I was waiting for it to break out of this range. I was waiting for it to break, out of this range, these two red lines. It seemed to have broken out, but it's proving to be a fake out. However, we would now wait for the price to break, again, I still want it to break close around here before selling. That's what I would be looking for. Now, I'm not quite sure how long the Bank of Australia governor was going to speak, but it's been about 20 minutes now. I hope he has spoken and the market has digested whatever he said. I don't want to jump in a buy now and the market responds negatively. Right. We are waiting. Okay, so this is the 1 hour candle, like I did say, and I want to see the close of this candle before I decide. If it comes and closes back below this red line, which means it's come right back into the range, that obviously would mean a huge rejection at the top there. Let's check the 4 hour. Yeah. And the daily. Okay, guys. So if it closes above here, I'll be looking to buy. I'll look for some price action. Right, yo. Come on, pricey, just move. So we're still not jumping anyone yet. But I mean, this DAX looks like it wants to continue up. It's refusing to break below, so that's a good thing. Come on. Right. Okay, guys, I've got 7 more minutes. I mean, if we do not get a trade here, then that's fine. You know, like I always say, it's important. It's important that we do not jump into trades, you know, because of fear of missing out. You know, we wait patiently. If the trade does not come, then fine, we leave it and wait, you know, until, you know, the setup plays out the way we want it. You know, that's how to be a profitable trader. You have to learn to wait. It has to be that you are willing to sit on, you are willing and able to sit on your hands, as it were, you know, on, you know, pending when the setup would be ripe for the taking. You know, but if you are part of my Telegram group, then, you know, if I do find something today, I'll be posting it in the Telegram group. I mean, I did announce yesterday on Telegram that I'm going to be making it a bonanza week. So whatever I'm sending out to my VIP members, I would also be sending out, you know, to everyone on Telegram, whether they are part of the VIP or not. You know, so if you're not part of the VIP, then I encourage you to definitely, you know, join join our Telegram group, you know, so you could also enjoy the benefits. You know, so with that being said, I'll be here for another 5 minutes. Let's just see the close of the hour. Let's get to the top of the hour and decide what to do. Now, is this pushing up? Anyway, I mean, this is still in this range. Even if it goes up, it's still in this range between here and here. You know, there's a range of about 30 pips. There's a 30 pip range there. I mean, you know, we still have this this setup on pound USD. We still have this setup. Now, for those who are not in the trade, I would wait. I won't jump in just yet. I won't jump in again just yet. I'll wait for things to play out, for the setup to be right. You see, there has to be specific entries. Okay, coming back to this, you know, coming back to this now, it is the case that the entry was meant to be, you know, somewhere around there if you got in, or here if you missed that first one. But now it's pushed down. It gave about 80 pips or so. It's now, you know, pulling back, and I believe it's going to continue. You know, so when it begins to go back down, that's when to get in. Mind you, this is the 4-hour time frame. So if anything, you might have to use, you might have to get in with it, you know, on a lower time frame. So almost everything is pretty much consolidating at the moment, except this one. I believe it's going to push up. Right, yo. I believe USD CAD is still going to drop, so I am going to keep an eye on that as well. I believe it's still going to drop. It's just that, I tend to wait for entries at the precise points where I want. Okay. So guys, I'll leave it here for today. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday. Let's have another live session tomorrow. But like I did say, if I do find a trade that I'm getting into, I will post it in the Telegram group. So guys, have a nice day. Don't be afraid. Don't let FOMO get hold of you. FOMO basically is fear of missing out. Don't jump into trades just because you don't want to miss out. Now, just imagine if we had jumped into this, DAX trade when the price was pushing up. Guess what? At some point, it just basically gave back all, took back all the gains. If you didn't secure your profits, you would have taken back all the gains. But that's the way the market goes. So catch you tomorrow, same time. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Tomorrow, I'll be, starting around about 8 o'clock UK time, just before 8 o'clock UK time, because that's when the volume really comes into the market. So tomorrow, around about maybe 7:45 or thereabout, I'll be logging on. Okay, guys, catch you now.